We're here to cut through the noise, give you those essential insights.
Get you truly well informed.
Exactly. And today, we're digging into something that's just everywhere now, generative AI.
It really is.
Our mission today, helping you unlock its power. Specifically, how you can get the outputs you actually want from these tools.
Yeah, it really comes down to communication, doesn't it? So many of us use AI maybe daily, but getting it to really get your intent, to speak its language effectively, that's where the real power lies.
That's a great point. And for this deep dive, we found a really interesting source. It's a Coursera course, Start Writing Prompts Like a Pro.
Oh, yeah. Who's it by?
It's offered by Google Career Certificates. Seems designed to take you from just, using AI to really commanding it.
Okay, nice.
So the big question we're tackling is, how can you write better prompts? How do you get the results you're looking for?
Whether it's for work or...
Or creativity, or just curiosity, yeah. And it's not just tech stuff, right? It's about clear communication.
Exactly. It's how you talk to this new kind of intelligence.
So how does the course define prompting?
Well, what's neat is how they frame it. Essentially, giving instructions to AI tools. Sounds simple, but the key is understanding how those instructions land with the AI model. It's less like programming, more like guiding.
Guiding a what, like a super smart assistant?
Sort of. A very sophisticated, creative assistant. So tiny changes in how you phrase things, the context you give, it makes a huge difference.
I can see that. And the core of this course, the practical part, is this 5-step prompting framework.
Right. They present it as a dependable formula, something you can use across different AI tools, different models.
Like, let's make it real. Say we want, I don't know, social media post for a new product.
Perfect example. So step 1 is task. What exactly do you want the AI to do?
Okay, for the post. Write a short, engaging social media post.
Yeah.
Seems obvious, but yeah, stating it clearly first. What's step 2?
Then comes context. This is key. All the background info the AI needs.
Ah, right. So for our post, maybe, the product is Aquaflow, an eco-friendly water bottle. Durable, keeps drinks cold 24 hours.
Targets millennials who care about the environment.
Yep.
That gives the AI the necessary background, the product benefits, audience.
Okay, task, context.
Yep.
What's third?
References? Any specific examples? Styles? Data points?
Gotcha. So for Aquaflow, maybe use an enthusiastic, inspiring tone like Patagonia's Instagram. And add some relevant emojis. Those specifics must really help.
They absolutely do. Then step 4 is evaluate. Look at what the AI gives you.
Did it nail the Aquaflow vibe?
Yeah.
Is the tone right?
Exactly. Did it understand what you wanted?
And then the last step, this is the one that really clicked for me, iterate.
Yes. The adjustments. What do you change if it's not quite there?
This is so important, isn't it? Because you probably won't get it perfect on the first try.
Oh, almost never. That's completely normal. It's expected, actually.
So you might tell it make it shorter or add a call to action like shop now.
Precisely. And that really shows that prompting is a conversation, a dialogue.
Yeah, not just shouting a command into the void. That mindset shift seems huge.
It really is. And connecting this framework back, the course aims to build real skills. Artificial intelligence understanding, data ethics.
Generative AI itself and prompt engineering.
Yeah, and these aren't just buzzwords. They apply directly to automating tasks, creating content, thinking about ethical use.
Real-world stuff. Okay, so the framework builds skills. But how accessible is this, for someone just starting out?
That's a good question. The course is actually labeled beginner level.
Really? No experience needed?
Nope. No experience required to start, which is great. And it's flexible, says about 2 hours to complete at your own pace.
2 hours. Wow, that's pretty efficient, like a good afternoon project.
Definitely. And the credibility seems solid, too. It's Google Career Certificates, rated as a top instructor, 4.8 stars.
And lots of people have taken?
Yeah, the source mentioned over 30,410 already enrolled. So it's popular, people clearly see value in it.
What I liked reading about it was how it mixes things up. It's not just watching videos for 2 hours.
No, definitely not. There are videos, sure, about 13 of them, totaling maybe 37 minutes.
Covering things like AI at work, the framework itself.
Yeah, oration methods, creating images, using AI responsibly, bite-sized chunks.
Right. But then there are readings, too.
Yep, 5 readings, about 30 minutes total. Course overview, digging deeper into the framework, tips for responsible prompting, which is super important today.
Absolutely. But the assignments,
No,
That's where it gets really hands-on, isn't it?
totally. That's where you stop listening and start doing.
Oh, they have you plan a vacation using AI or brainstorm ideas.
Yeah, and even create an image with generative AI. These are fun, direct applications, not just theory.
Makes it stick, I bet. And there's one with a virtual coach, designing a prompt.
Design a prompt with Coach. Pretty cool way to practice.
And what do you get at the end? Is there like a credential?
There is a shareable certificate, something you can actually put on your LinkedIn, your resume.
Okay, so it signals you've got this foundational skill.
Exactly. And it's part of a bigger Google Prompting Essentials Specialization, so there's a path forward if you want to learn more.
So let's bring this back to our listener. What does this all mean for you?
Well, getting good at prompt writing, it really can change how you interact with AI every day.
You get more precise results,
Yeah.
more satisfying outputs for whatever you need.
Yeah, whether it's for your job or school or just personal projects, it puts you more in control.
Instead of just kind of hoping the AI gets it right.
Exactly. You're guiding it much more effectively.
But does it actually work? Do people find it useful? You mentioned testimonials.
Yeah, the source shared some pretty compelling ones. Like JD said, the prompt framework is fantastic. It has literally changed the way I write prompts.
Literally change how they write prompts. That's strong.
And most importantly, I'm now getting the outputs from my Gen AI tools that I'm looking for.
Wow. Okay. Any others?
Yep, SSB mentioned, this course was a great introduction to AI. It has helped me get better results with just a few minutes of training.
Just a few minutes. That speaks volumes about how quickly you can see improvement.
It really does. And another, MMC, called it foundational information, explained in a clear and concise manner.
So it seems effective, easy to grasp for beginners. Sounds like it delivers.
Yeah, the feedback really backs that up.
And it taps into that broader Coursera appeal.
Yeah.
Learning flexibly, applying it quickly. Like that one user, Titania A, said, learning without limits.
So, look, this deep dive has really shown there's a clear way to get better at talking to AI.
Yeah, effective prompting isn't some dark art. It's a skill you can learn.
Be mystified by a clear framework. And mastering it can genuinely change your relationship with these tools.
That really is the core takeaway, isn't it? It will put you in the driver's seat.
Absolutely.
So here's a final thought for you to chew on. Beyond just getting the right answer from AI, how could mastering this skill, prompt engineering, change your own process?
Yeah. Your creative process, your problem solving.
Exactly. What new possibilities open up when you can really, truly speak to AI, not just, type commands at it?
That's a fascinating question. What could you unlock?
Something to think about. Until our next deep dive.